Hi guys, welcome back to Butterfly Box 78. We are doing Scorpio reading. Ooh, Scorpio love reading. This message may or may not resonate. If it does, great. If it doesn't, sorry. These tarot readings are not for children under the age of 18. I don't even know why, as a child, you would want to listen to a tarot reading. Anyway, but this is the last love reading for the month. And this is for Scorpio. Scorpio love reading. What do we got for Scorpio? Scorpio.
Hello.
And love. Where are we going with this? Alright. 7 of Cups in the reverse. Ooh, 10 of Swords. And the Prince of Pentacles in reverse. The overall is contemplation in the reverse. So you could be in your head about the wrong things, or somebody could be thinking about you in all the wrong ways. 10 of Swords is definitely heartbreak. It is the number of completion, so it's saying that almost like you've come through it already. Let's see here. It's like the ending of a difficult situation, but then you've got the Prince of Pentacles. Prince of Pentacles in reverse. And that generally refers to waiting, too much thinking about something. You know, again, you have the 7 of Cups in reverse, and it's like you're too much in your head. Too much in your head about the wrong things. And then contemplation in reverse is, what does this say? Distraction. It's a distraction. You're not listening to your intuition. Scorpio. What do we got? What is going on with y'all? What happened? Let's see here, Scorpio. Let's figure out what's going on. Let's clarify the 7 of Cups. Star card in the upright. So you're in your head about the wrong things, but you're wanting to follow your heart. Whatever it is that you're thinking about, maybe you're thinking about it in the wrong context. Tower in reverse. Ten of Swords again in reverse. And then the Four of Coins. So with the Tower being in reverse, generally with a Tower moment, sometimes this has to do with, something keeps saying like you didn't follow your dreams. That's what I keep hearing. You didn't follow your dreams. You didn't follow something that you were dreaming of or should have. You didn't follow your gut, especially with this being, you've got the 10 and the 10. The 10 is clarified. The 10 is in the upright, but it's clarified because, see, because I clarified what you, and apparently you're coming out of it. But the lesson, I think, was that you tried to build something and it wasn't on sturdy ground. You're trying to rebuild it back. There's something that you weren't thinking about it correctly. You didn't go about it the right way, but you should have followed your heart. You should have followed your heart because that was actually your gut. And with the Four of Coins in the upright, you should have been more guarded. You should have actually been a lot more positive about the intentions that you were setting as far as the endeavor was concerned, because you're like in a fantasy world with the 10, with the Prince of Pentacles and the reverse. You're in La La Land. That's what that was, Scorpio. You were in La La Land. You kind of made it a situation where you made it weird. You were too far gone in the fantasy world about how you were gonna turn something into something. You and then you didn't follow your heart. You didn't listen to your intuition. Like, it's almost like you knew it was a bad idea, but you went along with it anyway, which is really weird. And then the Temperance in the upright with the Princess of Cups. Yeah. It's almost like you tried to do something, and it just, I hate to say it, it's like you didn't do it right, but because you are rebuilding, there's a certain part of this thing that you were doing that will turn in your favor. There will be fulfillment. But because of the way that you did it, you'll be able to tell others, like, hey, anytime you try to approach this situation this way, it's probably not going to work out for you. You know, if you do it like this and have, that clear sense of thinking, things will be a lot differently. And I would like to say that this is, even though there are no real cups, well, there is one cup, but it's in reverse. But there's, you know, your overall energy was the Princess of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you were thinking about, it's almost like you were trying to achieve something that like things can't happen without you putting the best effort forward. I think you thought it was just going to happen. You didn't put enough of your heart, you didn't put enough love into it, and it was lazy. You were in your head about it, and there was more talk and not enough action to push whatever it was forward. And this could have been a relationship, like a failed relationship. It may have not gone anywhere because of your thinking. This isn't a bad reading. This is just kind of like, okay, this is what happened. And next time when I go into the next situation, I won't do these things. So that way you'll have the Princess of Cups in the upright. You know what I'm saying? And you won't be building a house on sand. You'll be building a house on solid foundation, because it does show that there will be success. If this actually has to do with maybe a business or a side project, which could it's kind of the energy that I'm getting, then you're going to have to put some passion behind it. I think that when it is more your own, you will feel more passionately about it. I think that whatever situation it was that came up, you know, it's like you just thought it was going to work for you. It's like those pyramid schemes, like, oh yeah, you know, it's going to work. I'm just going to sit back and let my money do what it do. But not really understanding that money just doesn't do what it do. There has to be some action behind the money. So that is a very interesting, this is by far the most interesting reading, love readings that we've had for 2020, because I don't think this is necessarily all the way referring to love. It could. It easily could. You know, I think that when you go to step into this arena again, that you won't be quite so lazy in the effort that you put into the situation, that's for sure. Let's go ahead. We're going to pull some wisdom oracle and see what the wisdom is going to tell us. I'm very interested in finding out what it's saying. Children, know that your children are protected. Don't know what that has to do with this. Let's see here. Vacation. Take time for relaxation and adventure. Okay. And intuition. Trust your intuition. So yeah, this was a situation where I think it was a side project. You needed just to trust your intuition. That's the main message that I'm getting from this. And then the overall energy is the 7 deadly sins. And it is saying that humanity's destructive traits. So we all have these traits that can destroy anything. And I think that that's, you know, why you got the 10 of Swords in the upright and the 10 of Swords in reverse is because, and with the Tower being in reverse, is because you tried to build a home on quicksand and it just didn't work out. You didn't put enough into it. There wasn't enough passion behind it. There just wasn't much of anything. Like, it's like you went about it all the wrong way. You know, which can easily happen with Scorpio, because sometimes Scorpios will make decisions, weird decisions about stuff. You never really understand I think sometimes even Scorpio doesn't even understand, you know, especially when they go against their heart and their gut. Uh, Scorpios are known for having really strong intuition. So most water signs have strong intuitions. But sometimes Scorpio has a tendency to be a bit devious, sometimes on their way of how they want to acquire certain things. And I just think that is that's I would say something that Scorpio will have to harness, if they already haven't, definitely in the future when trying to manifest certain things, because that's going to be vital in relationships and in just business ventures or career and finance, job, family, any of those things, you know. And sometimes when things don't work out, it's not, you know, if it doesn't work out business-wise with somebody, don't take it like it's a personal attack on you. Family, explore the sacred root system. So yeah, you know, you need to go back to where you're rooted from, which is your family. Just what I said a minute ago. Computer, upgrade your mental software. So yeah, this is, getting past this will require you to upgrade your thinking. For sure, it's time. And award, accept all your well-earned praise. Yeah, so be open to accepting any awards, because when you go back to do it again, it did say that there will, you know, it will end, you know, when you do it again, it'll be in your favor, and you, I believe, will be heavily rewarded. In school, examine your beliefs. The overall energy is school. Examine your beliefs and being tested. So I think that this is a really great message for you, Scorpio. It's one of those life lesson kind of like, you know, when you're talking to somebody and you're like, you know, you're having to point out, okay, yeah, you made some mistakes and this is what the mistakes were. So that's all. Sometimes we have to learn those lessons. I'm an Aquarius and I get those lessons all the freaking time. I feel like I'm the only sign who is constantly getting those messages like, well, you know, you didn't do this and you didn't do this and this wasn't well thought out enough, and so that's why this didn't happen. Yeah. So Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed your love reading, even though your reading was more based on you know, yourself and decisions. But I think next time, you know, you'll definitely listen to your intuition, and you will succeed in whatever endeavor, you know, or love story that you are creating / manifesting. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching Butterfly Box 78. You have a wonderful day. And Scorpio, I love you. Have a good one. Namaste. Bye.